This is Silas Terry from Terizian.
Hey, this is Ty from Nocturnal Pulse.
And you're listening to Music City Metal.
Music City Metal.
This is Bard of Conniption. You're listening to Music City Metal.
And now from the Electric Fishbowl, DJ Fish and the Music City Metal.
Hey, DJ Fish in the Electric Fishbowl with Mare. You know what, Mare? I don't know. I just, as the intro is coming out of my mouth, it doesn't feel right to introduce myself as Fish, which most people in the metal community, that's what they say. But when we're together, it's Larry and Mary. Always. So should I do it again? Welcome to Music City Metal. Larry and Mary Fish in the Electric Fishbowl tonight. That sounded better, didn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
usually people crack a smile when we tell them what our names are. So.
Wow. Well, been a couple weeks since we did a show. As it turns out, we had talked about doing a show July 6th from the booth while and try and get some of the bands to talk after the sets, but I was too knee-deep in doing video, which took a lot of work, and obviously can't do two things at one time very well yet. I can barely get through one thing at a time, but thanks for being on the show as the co-host.
You're welcome. I'm usually here, just not exactly here, so.
Well, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. And I was knee-deep in the video as well that night. So.
Yeah, you were camera A, which was two different cameras. We kept swapping out your phone since you were taking the most video and it had the least amount of storage. So every band we had to swap out the iPhone.
Oh.
I don't even know if you knew that or not.
Nope, sure didn't. That's okay.
That was all handled back at the booth. But welcome back to another episode. We've been so busy working on Fish Fest and going to shows and trying to run a business, and I basically have the ability to put in part-time hours, and so we've been busy. No time for a show.
And I have a 9 to 5.
And you have a 9 to 5, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you spray your Vocalese?
Yes, I did. It feels funny, but
Here,
it
try
works.
this coffee. I got some Tanzanian Starbucks. Give that a try. Africa, in my opinion, is the source of the best coffee in the planet.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's very good.
It's very good.
It must be the weather.
Well, it's been fun though. I mean, oh gosh, we went to a house show. Shout out to Andrew, and got to see Interpreter play live, which now they are on the lineup for Fish Fest. We had some time to play with, and you turned to me and like, we need to ask them to play while we were at that house show 2 weeks ago. Andrew was a great host. Ian and Danny from the booth. I don't think it had a name, but you can just chime in with anything before you're. See, now silence on the radio, it means you're Googling. You got to fake it and talk right
I know,
through
but
it.
you know what? Sometimes I haven't had a headset on in so long, so many years I spent on taking all those escalation calls, talking all those angry bank customers down out of the tree, that I am usually used to being able to talk and type and write and everything all at one time, but I've gotten out of that habit, so sorry for the awkward radio silence.
That's okay.
But yeah, I'll check it out. You keep talking.
I'm just making jokes.
You
but
like to talk.
Yes, I do like to talk. I especially like to talk about metal. I love talking about music, so that's the whole purpose. Oh, there's so much happening in this town. Coming up on the show, we're going to do Burning Yesterday. They played Friday right around the corner here in Hermitage with one of my favorites here, 3 Minutes to Live, and Kellen Heller, national touring act. They've done some stuff in Uproar and from South Carolina. Enjoyed them. You know what else we did that was really fun was while we were setting up the show, Mary, and you were going over the Nashville March, we decided to pick a band that neither of us have heard that are playing in the upcoming couple weeks here in Nashville. So we did that, and we chose Our Last Trial. So we'll be playing them a little bit later on. And hopefully really soon here, I know Interpreter has some music recorded. They're a brand new band. I think that was their first event.
That was their very first show.
Yeah, Danny said they have something recorded. So the next show, we'll get that scheduled for the next show. Try and get the guys over here. If not, we'll do a phone interview. And we're going to toss in one more song tonight, but let's kick it off. Look what I got. I have a Burning Yesterday mouse pad.
Sweet.
And I think the I'm going to hang that shirt up in here.
Yeah, because tell everybody what it says.
I'm going to beat your ass. That one might go up in the studio. Yeah, I got a bunch of merch. It's a good source of revenue. I don't know. I like supporting the guys, so I like having garb. I think I have more local garb now, as of right now, than I do, metal bands. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Still can't find my Iron Maiden shirt, Mary. I think I left it in a hotel somewhere. I don't know.
Why would you say that to your wife? I think I left my clothes in a hotel.
Well, we've been on trips together, and I've left things there, haven't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
How many phone calls have you made back to where
Either that,
you just stayed to say, hey, is there a pair of shoes in the closet?
Either that or the moths just ate the entire shirt out of my closet. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm ticked, though.
I'm sorry. We'll get you a new one this year.
That's right. That's right. When you watched the video they launched this past Friday down in Fort Lauderdale, it seems to be where they kick off their last couple of North American tours down in Nico's backyard in Fort Lauderdale. But yeah, we got tickets. We're going the night before too to Hard Rock Cafe.
We are.
For the pre-party.
We are.
I can't believe I'm actually going to go there, but
to Hard Rock?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because it just reminds me of work too much.
Oh. I thought you were
go
going
in
to
there
say
and
because
sit.
it commercializes rock and roll.
Well,
that's how I
don't know.
feel.
I had a thing for them. I mean, every time I went in a city where there was a Hard Rock, we'd buy something.
Yeah.
I'm past that phase now. I got the ones I want. But no, there's nothing wrong with Hard Rock. It's just that one particular reminds me of work.
I don't like to go places that remind me of work either, so I get it.
Yeah. Well, let's get into some metal.
Let's go.
Burning Yesterday from the album Slay the Tyrant. This one's Keys to the Kingdom. Music City Metal. Larry Mary Fish.
I must be blind. You took advantage of my success. I can't believe I let you waste my time. Now go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Ain't nothing worse than a liar who always ends up running away. Ain't nothing worse than a so-called friend who comes to save the day and kills the dream anyway. Yeah. Go. Yeah. I gave you keys to the kingdom. It couldn't last. So the next time I see you, I'ma beat your ass. I gave the keys to the kingdom. It couldn't last. So the next time I see you, I'ma beat your ass. Yeah. Go. Yeah. The hell I've been through is painted all over me and all over you. How can you possibly live with yourself when you know what you did and you do what you do? Now go. Yeah. Yeah. I guess that I should say thank you. You reminded me who the hell I am. Why did I ever bow down to you? Now you got the keys and I don't give a damn. Just go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. I gave you keys to the kingdom. It couldn't last. So the next time I see you, I'ma beat your ass. I gave the keys to the kingdom. It couldn't last. So the next time I see you, I'ma beat your ass. Yeah, I'ma beat your ass. Yeah, I'll beat your fucking ass. Yeah, I'ma beat
Well, it looks like going to check the explicit box on Music City Metal this week. No, they had to be done. It doesn't. It's fine. I don't know why. I mean, I have sailor mouth quite often, and and run in a group or metal group or whatever. But for some reason, I don't want to record it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, it was a big deal to drop F-bombs when, Stern went on, when Mr. Stern went to satellite radio, and you could say whatever you want. But I don't know. I mean, it's one thing, bands doing it from stage.
Are we
during a
getting
show.
old-fashioned, though? Because now they say, watch a Netflix show. Watch that what was that goofy show? Trailer Park Boys.
We watched
my goodness. And it's just, that's the way.
Anyway,
that
Burning Yesterday. Yeah, I know.
network
It's the way.
TV's going.
Yeah. Good show on Friday night. A little hot and sticky in there, wasn't it? I mean, just as far as comfort.
Yes.
Yeah, it was hot
However, I
and sticky.
did have to physically pull my shoes off the floor as well. But that's all right. I guess that's a sign of a place that's busy and has a lot going on.
Oh, look at you trying to be nice. But yeah, no, good show nonetheless. Burning Yesterday. Earlier in the night, we had fun. That's what we're going to get into, talking about Ian and Danny from the booth. We had a meeting with them last week, and what they have done with Fish Fest in even 7 days. We're going to get into that a little bit later. But this week was NAMM, Summer NAMM here in Nashville, and we went to, there were events all over town. We went to, what is it, Remember 1979 Studios?
Yes.
In West Nashville. And it's basically a place you can go and record and walk out of there with a vinyl record that day. Got a tour of the place, and there's some Instagram posts. Make sure you check out Music City Metal on Instagram. We're going to have a few photos, because once I get into talking about NAMM and went there yesterday, I physically was burned out in about 2 hours. But when we walked through those doors, Ian and Danny's eyes glazed over. And Ian's tail starts wagging. He's like, I got to go do a lap. I'll see you guys. And it was like maybe an hour and a half later before we found him. And there he was sitting there playing the bass. And Danny got fitted for some custom monitors. And it was, fun looking at. I think I found a new microphone. I looked at 2 mics, Mary, and I don't want to mention the company yet because I really haven't decided, but I think it's going to be the British company.
Okay.
New studio mics. Tried out all kinds of stuff, and it was good. Steve
Okay.
and I was there, and whatever. Lots of good new gear. Boy, some expensive guitars, but it was really great. Yeah. Ian was playing a right-handed bass, left hand. He's a lefty, and he was playing it upside down. And just as he had been noodling around with this guitar, Bass Player Magazine comes by, and they're filming for their video magazine.
Really?
Yeah. He was all tickled. So he got filmed for that. He was just kind of jamming out, but it was because he was playing, right-handed bass, left-handed.
Yeah.
You don't see that too often.
No.
And then Josh and Danny, Josh Northfleet of No Name Blues, and Danny were jamming a little bit. And that was the first time I heard Danny play guitar. It was nice too. He was good.
Yeah.
Very good. Yes.
Man of many
Keeping
talents.
Keeping right up. Yeah. With Josh, but
Cool.
yeah, it was a good 2 hours. I pooped out. They stayed there all day, but enjoyed it.
Right, but don't
That's
forget, this is a 50th birthday party.
Yeah.
We've done our time.
Yeah, that's right. Walked around many a show floor over the 30 years as a DJ. It was a bridal show or DJ convention, whatever. But
Do you know what NAMM stands for?
National Association of Musicians and Merchants.
Oh.
You didn't know?
No, I had to look it up.
Were you sitting there? I see you looking at the computer screen.
Yeah, I had no idea what it stood
Yeah.
for. I
Yeah.
I did not know.
It was way better when the full show was here, but next year, I think we're gonna do the full show. But
Okay.
coming up after this, since Mary's kind of lagging here, she's looking at the computer.
I just wanted to
as
know what that
research
stood for.
when she's got a hot microphone in front of her. That's all right. I'm picking on you. I've
That's
had too
fine.
much coffee at 9 o'clock.
That's fine.
Yeah. Great
What's
stuff with
next?
Fish Fest. And coming up after this, NashvilleMarch.com, of course. But we have the event calendar update. If you are a local talent here in Music City, make sure to submit all your shows to NashvilleMarch.com. Sign up for their newsletter. Fish Fest going to be in the August edition. I got the preview, so we're excited about that. Fish Fest is up on the events calendar. Of course, tickets are for sale, and we are selling them. So get your ticket all day, rain or shine. Get a tent, stage, misting tent. We have a tent, but we'll get into that after we play this new band. So Our Last Trial, they are playing, when are they playing? August 1st at Springwater.
9 p.m.
With our buddy James and Roger from Six Semper Tyrannis. So make sure you get out to that show. All the shows coming up after, but let's jump in. And I like these. I like it. We took a preview, but let's listen to the whole thing. Our Last Trial, Dethroned. Music City Metal. Oh, yeah, good stuff. Our Last Trial. The song is Dethroned. Make sure, if you live in Music City, go see them August 1st with Six Semper and someone else. But, Mary, I am going to turn it over to you. It is time for the NashvilleMarch.com
Rock and metal forecast.
How's the weather looking out there, baby?
It's looking pretty hot.
Yeah.
Actually,
some music.
The actual real weather blew out our TV. So if anybody's got a spare TV, they can let us borrow for a month or two. Seeing as how all of our funds right now are going into this Fish Fest. Get a new TV. That'd be great.
Yeah, that would be great because I was going to use that as a video monitor outside. You know, it's different. Like, you know, when there's thunder and lightning, sometimes it's just really enchanting and all that. But when lightning and thunder, like when you get hit by lightning anywhere within, you know, inside of a half a mile, if it's around you, it scares the ever-loving crap out of you.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. And actually, we were, chilling. It was late. Some sparks came out of the black of the TV, and it's black. So
Yeah.
That's it. It's over.
That's it. It's done.
Yep.
The death of
Could have
the
been
TV.
worse.
Yeah.
Could have been worse. My baby sitting next to me here, my iMac, and my laptop across the table was plugged in, my second monitor, my soundboard. I mean, it just came in so quick.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah.
Good deal. Well, let's
What's
start
happening?
off. Yeah, let's start off on Tuesday, July 23rd. Awake at Last with the Funeral Portrait and the other LA. That's at the end at 7 p.m. Tuesday, July 24th. Commander Keen with High Pony and Desk Job. That's at the East Room at 8 p.m. Then on Friday, July 26th, the Rangos with Jack Berry and Stereo Spectre at Little Harpeth Brewing. That's at 7 p.m. They've had some pretty good shows there. We should check that out sometime.
Yeah.
Little Harpeth Brewing.
And if you go there, here's a little hint. Say that you're there with Nashville March, or mention Nashville March, and you'll get $1 off your brews too.
Sweet.
Yes.
That day actually is pretty popular. Friday the 26th, there's 3 other events happening. So at Bellshire Pizza, Damon's Deja Voodoo, that's a 70s rock tribute. That's at 7 p.m. And then this actually, I wish I'd known about this before I looked at the calendar. Korn, Alice in Chains, Under Oath, and a band I believe you call Horror. They spell their name with 9s, but
Yeah, I would
I'm
imagine.
pretty sure that's Horror. That's at Bridgestone.
That's all for,
at 7 p.m.
this is all because of social media and domains and stuff. They're picking the spelling so that you get something digitally.
Unique,
online.
yeah,
right.
that's unique.
We talked about that on Music City Metal before.
We did.
Carry on.
Carry on. And then lastly, on Friday the 26th, looks like there's a benefit show, Audie's Rock Benefit Show, featuring Jeremy Lister, Steve Forrest, and the AOKs.
Oh, we know him.
We know him.
He's good.
The Black Light Velvets, and Bradley Gwynn. That's at Exit Inn at 8 p.m. That looks to be a good show. Looks for a good cause as well. Let's see. Then the 27th, you have a few choices here. Rosetta, that's a Tool tribute, and then Not Your Nails. They've been around town here lately.
Let me take a guess. The 9 Inch Nails.
Correct.
Cool.
That's July 27th at Exit Inn at 9 p.m. So it looks like back-to-back dates at Exit Inn. Their floor will be sticky too.
You got to go upstairs and get a seat immediately at that place.
Exactly.
And park your hind end.
Exactly. Get there early.
Yep.
And then at Music Valley Event Center, Toddzilla's Rip Roarin' Rock and Roll Big Top. Say that fast 5 times. That's at 9 p.m. Then we're going into Monday. The Pink Spiders.
What day is that?
And Monday, July 29th.
Monday, July 29th.
The Pink Spiders and Smart Objects. That's at the High Wop. And then on Tuesday, July 30th, you can either go see Baroness at the Cannery at 7, or you can go see Tom Kiefer at the Cowan at 7 p.m. Take your choice.
Tom Kiefer. Cinderella.
Don't tell the story.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay, good. Save that for another
Yeah,
day.
we're doing a short one. That's fine.
So you might take a week off. Thursday, August 1st, it's Industrial Night at Exit Inn. That's at 8 p.m. And then this was the band that we just featured.
Yeah, Our Last Trial.
Our Last Trial with Somewhere to Call Home and Six Semper. That's at 9 p.m. at Springwater.
Springwater Supper Club, yeah.
It's actually a cool little place.
Yeah, we like it there.
Then Friday, August 2nd, Kudzu Kings. Sorry if I said that wrong. Kudzu. With
Hey,
Natchez.
if they don't submit it to the calendar without phonetically pronunciation, it's too bad. I don't know what to say.
I'll do the best I can. Just go look it up.
There are so many new bands you can't. It's like keeping up with it. Just like it takes seconds to find stuff now here in town that is brand new.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because clearly I know none of these bands, so they're all new to me. So they are with Natchez Tracers and Matt Warren. That's at Exit Inn at 8 p.m. And also on Friday, August 2nd, Blackfoot Gypsies. That's at Mercy Lounge at 9 p.m. And then Saturday, wrapping up the week here, a couple of shows. August 3rd, Papa Roach with Bad Wolves and Asking Alexandria.
Oh,
That'd be something Lara would want to go
Yes.
to if she was here. Or August Burns Red with Silverstein and Silent Planet. That's at Marathon Music
wow.
Works at 7.
They come here at least once a year. So August Burns Red is here often.
I actually dig them. I have their Pandora channel.
Yes, they're good. They're good.
And lastly, on August 3rd at 7 p.m., Friendship Commanders with Howling Giant and While You Were Asleep. That's at Little Harpeth Brewing at 7. So, good couple of weeks here.
Yeah.
Wrap up the summer.
Sounds good. Well, I know I'm going to hit one of them. We're going to get Interpreter on soon, but for now, I'm digging into this album that Bird from Conniption just threw together in a few months' time. 10 different Sabbath covers. The album's called Children of the Sea. I think it's actually already available on Bandcamp. Just search Black Sabbath Tribute, Conniption, and No Name Blues, 2 Fish Fest bands on the album. Excited. So here it is. My boys Conniption, Into the Void, Black Sabbath cover. Music City Metal. Oh, that's so good, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
So
that's
good.
talent.
The whole album is good. And again, 10 different bands. I wish I had that list in front of me. Nonetheless, most of them local, some of them a little south, a couple of them up in Kentucky, Louisiana, but relatively close in the region. Newer, fantastic talent. So we'll just blow that up. Thanks, Bird, for a great job on that album. And coming up, July, looks like the next one we're going to put out is the first week of August. So we'll be back. Anything you want to add about Fish Fest at all? Anything good happened this week on your end? Because I know you've taken over a few things. Silence again. I don't know, just a vendor thing or something.
Yes,
The glass
yeah.
bomb guy. Do you know his name?
I don't, but actually, funny story. So the food truck that I booked is called That's My Dog. And I haven't eaten a hot dog since Memorial Day of 2010. So I just thought that was really random. And I thought I would share that with the world. A little bit of useless information about me.
No, well, thank you very much. Well, I'm fading. Let's wrap up just talking about a couple cool things about Fish Fest. One of the things is we have another vendor coming. Keaton from 2K Glassworks. Thanks for coming, brother.
Nice.
And check him out. They're going to be there right next to the Family Fun Delivery hemp truck, CBD truck. That's coming as well. So they kind of go hand in hand together. Oh boy, am I mixing the world together with my my family.
Well,
hey,
this is me.
Yeah, this is it.
This is us.
Well, the metal community is an awesome community. I mean, we've met some other people on Friday out, and it's just a great community. And I think many people are going to be surprised that have stigma. It's crushing a stigma.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I think we've said it several times before. You see more fights and more angry behavior at country music concerts than you really do at metal, just because all they wear is black in their wardrobe doesn't mean that their hearts are black.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't know. That's going a little bit too deep, but...
Well, that's a show, Mayor.
That was
Special,
a good show.
Yeah. Thanks. You're doing great with your rock and roll
That's
forecast. Okay. Anyways, thanks for coming in tonight. We're going to get Interpreter on real soon. And special thanks to Vocal Ease, vocaleeze.com. # share your voice for the product. Check them out. Made by musicians for musicians right here in Nashville, Tennessee. Hey, you want to make the world a better place? Commit a random act of kindness to a complete stranger. See you next time.